Hey family, I'm Yogi Farron and we're on day 20 of our 30-day yoga journey. Congratulations, you keep showing up for yourself. And yes, I'm going to congratulate you each and every day that you carve out this time. Way to go. Today's flow is dedicated to realignment. We're talking realignment of the physical, mental, and our thoughts about yoga. If you have a blanket or block, take this moment to go and grab them. You may use them in today's flow. So press pause, go grab your props, and when you're ready, join me in your comfortable seat right in the center of your mat. Once you found your comfortable seat, place your hands on top of your knees and close your eyes. Let's get settled into today's practice. Take a deep inhale, bring your shoulders up by our ears. Exhale and melt them down towards your mat. Bring your hands to rest right in the center of your chest. And let's set an intention for today's flow. Are you bringing mindfulness, gratefulness? What's your intention today? Your flow, your mat, your practice. Take a few rounds of breath as you focus in on that intention. And when your mind tends to wander in different asanas, bring your attention back to that intention. Take one more round of breath. And on an exhale, slowly bat your eyes open. And bring your hands to rest right outside your body, allowing only your fingertips to grace the mat. On an inhale, you're going to raise your arms up above your crown. They'll meet in prayer position, gaze follows. Exhale, melt them down through your heart center and they find their final resting place by your sides. Again, deep inhale, arms extend up above your crown, your gaze follows. Exhale, they make their way back to your mat. Deep inhale, arms extend up above your crown, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, they slice down through your center and back to the mat. Again, deep inhale. Arms extend up above your crown, reach, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, release back down to your mat. Deep inhale, perhaps your arms extend a little higher than before. Exhale, you sink further into your mat. Last one, arms extend up above your crown, your gaze follows, hands meet in prayer. Exhale, they slice down towards your mat. Great job. Bring both of your hands over to the left side of your body and extend both of your legs out in front of you for staff pose. If you have your blanket or block, take this moment and place it underneath your butt if it's more comfortable. Place your hands to rest right outside your hips and perhaps, depending on how long your arms are, they're straight or there's a slight bend. It's important that your shoulders aren't crunched up by your ears, so if they are, allow a slight bend in your arms so they are relaxed. Flex your feet, and on an inhale, you're going to sit a little bit taller, pretending like a string is pulling your crown to the sky. Send your gaze forward. Sink further into your mat. Exhale and release. Take one more inhale. Perhaps you sit a little bit taller than you did the first time. Allow your hands to help guide your crown to the sky. Gaze is forward. Exhale and release back into your mat. Last round, deep inhale. Your crown extends a little higher. Your feet are flexed and your hands are pressed firmly into the mat. Exhale and release back to your mat. On your next round of breath, you're going to slowly bend your right leg and guide it over your left. Perhaps you stop here. If not, use both of your hands to help guide your foot back to your left thigh. Once you found a comfortable position, slowly guide your left leg on the other side to meet your right thigh. Flex your feet, send your gaze forward, send your elbows down to the mat, send those shoulders to follow. Take this moment to check your knees alignment. We're aiming to have both of our knees directly stacked over each other, but if you're not there today, that is okay. Find a place of comfort and stillness as you send your crown to the sky, send your sit bones further into your mat, and perhaps you give your feet a gentle massage. Take one more round of breath. And if this position is comfortable, sink further into your mat. If using a block would be more comfortable, take this moment and slowly guide it underneath your buttocks and send your crown to the sky. Last round of breath as we send our shoulders down towards our mat. And on the next exhale, place both of your hands directly in front of you. And next, slowly guide your butt off your block if you're seated on your block and roll onto the sides of your feet. Next, tuck your toes and use them to help lift your knees and guide your butt up to the sky, pressing both of your feet into the ground. Now, there's only one way for us to rotate. So slowly guide your body over to your left side as you rotate your toes, moving with your breath, uncrossing your legs, making a complete circle all the way around, back to where we started. Once you've made it, then slowly guide your knees and butt back to your mat or your block. Take this moment to check your feet's alignment with your thighs. Are they back in line with your thighs on both sides? And sink further into your mat. Send your gaze forward. Give your feet a gentle massage. And send your crown up to the sky. One more round of breath here. And on your next exhale, you're going to place those hands right in front of your body, and we're going to rotate back the way that we came to do the other side. So roll onto your feet, tuck your toes, send that butt up to the sky. And next, going back the only way that we can, we step one hand at a time as we rotate our feet. Perhaps both of yours are on the mat. Somehow mine made its way to the side. And once you made it back to center, you bend your knees as you sink back into your mat. Take this moment to check your feet's alignment with each of your thighs. Send your gaze forward, and perhaps your knees are located directly on top of each other. If not, that is okay. Take this moment to adjust. On an inhale, bring those shoulders up by your ears. Exhale and allow them to sink back down to your mat. On your next round of breath, perhaps your crown raises a bit higher to the sky and your butt sinks further into the mat. Exhale, release those shoulders back down to the ground. Your next round of breath, place your hands directly in front of you, and you're right. We're going to roll on to the sides of our feet, guide our butt up, tuck our toes, straighten our legs, and rotate back around, following our hands, taking our time. There's no rush, and there's only one way we can go. So if it's difficult to do a circle, then you're probably going the wrong way. Once you made it back to where you started, your opposite knee should be on top, and your feet should be in line with each of your hips. Take a moment to give your feet a gentle massage. Send your gaze forward. Your crown goes a little higher. Exhale and sink further into your mat as you send your shoulders down. On your next round of breath, you're going to slowly extend the leg that's on top, mine is my left, directly in front of you. And then your right leg directly in front of you, back for staff pose. Flex your feet. Place those hands to rest right next to your butt and sit a little taller. Pretend like there's a tiny string pulling your crown up to the sky. Send your gaze forward. One more round of breath as you sit the tallest that you have today yet. Exhale and release back into your mat. Your next round of breath, you're going to slowly guide your back down to your mat. So we make our way to Savasana. Being gentle with our bodies, moving with our breath, watching our plants. And I'm going to readjust so I don't hit my plant. And allow your body to become flush with the mat. Send your palms to the ceiling, heels touch and toes flap open, close your eyes. Take a couple of rounds of breath as your body melts into your mat. How did that feel? Your next round of breath, wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, and bend your right knee, and next your left knee. Bring both of your knees into your chest and grab them with both hands, bringing both hands to opposite elbow. Send your gaze forward. Extend your neck. So if you are crunched up like this, take this moment to allow your head to return to your mat. There should be no tension in the back of your neck. If you're comfortable here, take a gentle sway from left to right. If not, find your place of stillness. And on your next exhale, release your hands back to the mat. Both feet back down the way that they came. And extend them both in front of your body. On your next round of breath, slowly bend your right leg and rest your right foot on your inner left thigh, allowing that right leg to make a reclined tree. Flex your left foot, and if it's more comfortable, take this moment to use a block or blanket and set it right under that right knee if it feels like it needs a little help. Send your gaze up to the sky. Sink further into your mat. On your next exhale, extend that right leg out in front of you. Exhale, sink back into your mat. On your next inhale, let's bend the left leg and bring that left foot to your inner right thigh. Again, if your knee feels like you need this block under it, take this moment. Place it right here, or your blanket. Finding what's most comfortable for our body. Send your gaze up to the sky. If you like, you can bring your one hand to your chest, right over your heart chakra, and the other hand right to your stomach. Take this moment to see if your shoulders are flush with the mat. On your next exhale, you're going to release both your hands if they're resting on your chest and your stomach. Remove your block or blanket and extend your left leg back out to meet your right. Your next inhale, slowly bend that right leg, only the right leg, and flex your left foot. Grab that right leg with both of your hands and give it a gentle being the operative word, pull into your body on a pull that feels most comfortable. Send your gaze up to the sky. Left leg is flexed and shoulders are flush with the mat. Your next round of breath, perhaps your knee lifts a little bit closer to your face. On your next exhale, release both your hands to the mat. Extend that right leg out to meet your left and sink back into your mat. Your next round of breath, slowly bend that left leg and give it a gentle hug with both of your arms. Take this moment to send your gaze up to the sky. Flex your right leg as if it's pressed up against a wall. Take this moment to check and see if your shoulders have lifted off the mat. It's okay. Exhale and allow them to sink back into your mat. On your next exhale, release both your hands and extend your left leg out to meet your right. On your next inhale, bring that right leg back into your chest and hug it with both hands. This time, take a gentle circle in a clockwise direction with that right knee. If it's comfortable, if not, find your place of stillness. Pretend like you're drawing a circle with that right knee on the sky or your ceiling. If you're fortunate enough to practice outside, it's cold as I don't know what here. So we're inside. On your next round of breath, find your place of stillness. Release your hands from your knee and extend your right leg out to meet your left. Bring that left knee into your chest and give it a big hug with both of your arms. And let's draw a circle in the sky. Pretend like it's a sky with our knee. Following our breath here, taking a moment to check in on our shoulders to see if they're still flush with the mat. Making nice gentle circles in the sky. Leaning into what feels good. On your next exhale, release those hands and allow that left leg out to meet your right. Take a deep inhale and bring both of your knees up to your chest and give it a big hug. Grab opposite elbows and take a gentle sway from left to right. If it feels comfortable, if not, find your place of stillness. Exhale and release both your hands back down to the mat. Extend both of your legs in front of you. Bring those heels together, allow those toes to flap open and palms face the ceiling. Close your eyes. Savasana, our final resting posture. Take a few rounds of breath as you allow your body to sink further into your mat. Bring awareness to all of our body in this moment. Allowing our breath to flow from our heads all the way to our feet and back up. Allowing our breath to fill every corner of our body, every nook and cranny. With each inhale, our breath fills our entire body. And with each exhale, we release all that doesn't serve us. Being still, being present is all part of the practice. Your next round of breath, slowly wiggle those toes. Wiggle those fingertips. Give yourself a big smile. Bring your left arm over to the right side of your body and make your way to a fetal position, bending both of your knees up. And when you're ready, use both of your hands to help guide your body up to your comfortable seat right in the center of your mat. Moving with your breath, taking your time. I'm gonna sit on my knees. Use my lovely block. Once you've found your comfortable seat, place your hands on your knees and close your eyes as we close out today's practice. Bring your hands to rest in the center of your chest and bring your attention back to your why. What did you want to flow through today? Take a few rounds of breath as you zero in on that intention. Way to go today. Bring your thumbs to rest in the center of your eyebrows, right on your third eye, your all-seeing eye. Through yoga, we are realigning our physical, our mental, and discovering breath work through a healthy yoga practice. Way to go today. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Keep up the great work and stay hydrated. Namaste. We're on day 21 tomorrow, family. So I'll see you guys then.